Hey everyone, this is Nikki dxgirly. Welcome to my second channel, dxgirly Likes Toys, where I talk all about toys. Today we're going to be doing a doll review, and I'm going to be reviewing, this is Romantic Alice Monochrome. She is part of the premium series of Pullip that Groove did a while ago. I think there were only 3 dolls in the premium series. Veritas, Kiyomi Mint, who you can actually see a review for on my channel, and Monochrome Alice. Basically, they are recolors of their original versions. So, and Romantic Alice actually has 2 older versions. The first is the original, who was Romantic Alice Blue, and then afterwards there was a pink version, and she had some significant changes to her dress and definitely her hair. But this one is modeled more after the blue version, except obviously in a monochrome color scheme. She still comes in this super bright box. I believe this is the box that they used with all the premium Pullips. So her box is not like the Romantic Alice boxes, but a premium Pullip box. So yeah, that is her in her box. Sorry for the glare. And let me get her out of here. Okay, so here she is out of the box. I put her bow on her head just so initially you could see what she looks like fully with it all on her head and everything, because I am going to take it off to show you details. So here's just an overview of her. And yeah, that's her. So let me take this bow off. And let me just say, whoop, probably shouldn't have done it that way, but that's okay. This bow is a huge improvement over Romantic Alice Blue's bow. Because Romantic Alice Blue's bow, I'm going to show her to you at the end of this video, it wraps around her head with a piece of lace, and you have to tie it, and it likes to slip all the time. Whereas this bow has a little barrette clip right here, and it just pops in and out very easily. And it stays on her head quite nicely. So the bow itself is like a gray satin material with all kinds of black lace on the top. Very cute. Looks cute on her head too. She also comes with this. Now this, according to her stock photos, is a headpiece. So it has these little claw clips, if I can get it to open. Oh, they're pretty hard to open, at the end. And I assume that you would just take her and, let me get the right way here, put it over her head kind of like that, and clip the ends into the sides of her hair. I'm not particularly fond of this look. It's just not something I would want her to wear, so I'm just going to stick to the other bow and put that somewhere safe to keep it. Because it is a nice piece. Here, let me show you it to you more in detail. It's all made of lace here. It's got this, it's like a gray color with green undertones, and then a kind of beige color with green undertones, and another layer of that first layer, and another layer of the second layer. So, and then in the back, you can see all the lacy designs, and of course those claw clips, the little pull-up tag, and then at the top it also has these 2 ribbons, and these are hearts embroidered on there, and they do have little pearls all the way in the center there. You probably cannot see that on my camera, but they are there. So that's her other head wrap piece thing. So her outfit is super cute. It's very much like Romantic Alice's, or Romantic Alice Blue, the original version, her dress. It has, let's see, is this twisted? Trying to see what's going on with her collar here, because it looks a bit twisted in my version. Anyway, it has this lacy collar here. See how this sticks out to the side? I'm not sure why it does that. It should be more centered. And then it has a little black bow right there with a pearl and a crown detail. That might just be a sewing error that just my doll happened to have. And then she's wearing this lacy apron over her dress. Her dress it's like a gray color and it has this netting over it. It's pretty cute. And it has lace at the sleeves and the little black bows with the pearl in them. And that's on both sides. And then her apron has this lace at the top, right here. And then the straps are actually lace too. And those go down in the back like this. And her apron is attached with Velcro at the center here. And you can see that her dress is also attached with Velcro behind that. So it has this detailing on the front with this, it's more like netting type material right here, black netting. And then it has the lace right here and the little beading detail across here. All quite nicely sewn, very pretty. Has the roses sewn in right here around her waist. And then her skirt is made up of many layers. It has this layer and then has some layers that are like faux layers that are like just sewn in different colors and a bunch of seams and stuff like that. So it's this layer and then this one big layer, and then sewn into the bottom are this and this. And you can see they're all like this monochrome color, very like desaturated, like if you turned on the black and white filter on a photo on like Photoshop or Instagram or whatever. And it just takes all the color out and makes it all monochrome. She also has the little hearts that are on the bows on her headpiece on the bottom here. And they do actually have the little beaded pearl thing in the center of them as well. You just can't see it on this camera. She has 1, 2, 3, 4 of those on her apron. And then you can see her dress underneath goes down like this and has the netting over the silver again. And it just, and oh, it's actually a separate piece. I wonder if it's separate all the way to her sleeves. I'm not sure. And it has just like this cottony material right here and black lace at the bottom. And then she is wearing a mesh cream colored panty right here, and then thigh high, like just above the knee, black and white socks. And I don't know if you call those socks or stockings. Then she's wearing these black Mary Janes with white bows on the tips of her toes. They are heeled and they do fit quite nicely. They came on her in the box and they don't look like they're gonna fall off. Like, I know I did this with Alice Sepia's too, but these ones were actually on her feet in the box and I don't think they're gonna come off that easily. So, let's talk about her hair. Her hair is very thick. You may see some of the netting in the back here sewn in, but that's because when you get her in the box, her hair is separated into two sections and it kind of makes a bare spot that you can see all the netting. So just over time, if you kind of straighten it out a bit, you won't be able to see all the netting that you do initially. Her hair is a bit thin at the top because there are other spaces where you can kind of see the netting sometimes if her hair is not placed just right, but it is, I mean, it's very thick and it's a nice wavy texture. It is a bit dry at the ends, but that tends to happen with this style, at least in the dolls that I've seen with it. And then her face up, she has these dark gray eyebrows. Now this type of eyebrow, if you saw my last review on Classical Alice Sepia, I wish that that doll had these eyebrows because they look much better than the very light eyebrows in my opinion. Then she's got all this dark shading around her eyes, which is actually different from the blue version. The blue version only has very, very subtle brown makeup, where this is very smoky. And then she's got two lashes coming out the top here, and then a bunch of lashes drawn on. They're kind of brown still, but a very dark brown to fit in with her makeup. And then she's of course got a dark lip, definitely like a mauve color, and pretty nice pink flushing on her cheeks. That's probably the most bright part on her, is the flushing on her cheeks. And then these really nice blue eyes with 3 little shine dots in them on the bottom here. Ignore this glare. And then when we close her eyelids, I have not seen what they look like yet. Oh, I was hoping they'd be something fun. She just has black eyeliner with a beige tone to her eyelids. It's slightly darker than her skin tone. I was hoping for like a dark gray or a silver or something like that. She is quite pretty. I do like her better than Romantic Alice Blue, but I think I like her a little bit less than the pink version. Now, since the pink version has such different hair than Blue and this monochrome version, I didn't bring her out for you guys to look at, but I will show you compared to the Blue version here, if I can get her without knocking her over. So here is the Blue version, and you can see what I was talking about, how her bow is tied around her head and it likes to fall off. It looks kind of funny on top of her head because it's very thick. But yeah, they have the same type of hair texture. Of course, hers, see how what I said, the Blue version also had it divided into 2 sections in the box, and over time it's fell into place quite nicely. So it's full again. So that will happen with the monochrome version as well. And here are what they look like as far as their face-ups go. You can see that the monochrome version has a much more smoky look, whereas the Blue version is quite light. And then of course the pink lips on the Blue version compared to the dark mauve lips on the monochrome version. And then the Blue version has brown eyes, monochrome version has blue eyes. Whoop, her stand fell off. And then you can just see the different details. The sleeves are a bit different. The Blue version has a lace strip in the middle, whereas the monochrome version does not. But very, very similar. You can go down. Oh, I forgot to mention too, but there are the rest of them. She also is wearing the just above her knee socks, but hers are like beige and white. And her shoes do not have the bows on them. I forgot to mention, she also has this chain detail hanging from her dress right here, or from her apron, I should say, that has a little, what is this, a crown, a key, and I believe this is supposed to be a little saucer and like a teacup, if I can show it to you. Like that. So, yeah, that's Romantic Alice Monochrome version. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Do you like the monochrome version best? Do you prefer the blue? Or you like me and you like the pink one the best? Because mostly because of the hair. She also has some polka dots on her dress that I think are super cute. But I have done reviews for both the blue version and the pink version on my channels before. If I can remember, I will link them down below. Otherwise, just go into my doll review playlist and you'll see them there. So yeah, let me know what you think of Miss Monochrome Romantic Alice in the comments down below. Subscribe to my channel if you enjoy my videos and my pull-up reviews. I'd really love to have you here. I know my channel growth has slowed down a lot recently, but that's also because I haven't been posting videos as much as I once was. So, but I am grateful for all of you, especially my new subscribers and my old subscribers. You always make me so happy. So, especially when you leave comments and likes. So thank you so much. Leave me a comment down below. Thank you for watching. The next video is either going to be if I can get my hands on Optical Alice, or it's going to be my favorite ribbon pull-up. So you'll see either one of those next. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you later.